The Maple with Rowena and Tyffanie. Rowena, do it, girl.
I swear that introduction is something that we practiced and then just forgot a long time ago.
Well, my name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And I am Rowena Whey.
And you're watching What's the Maple Tea? Where, you know, we kiki. Oh, there's my phone. Where we kiki about RuPaul's Canada Drag Race. Sorry, RuPaul's Canada.
RuPaul's Canada's Drag Race.
One of those.
Girl, how much have you had to drink?
Nothing at all. That's the. I don't know.
You set off all your makeup.
I'm in the pork chop loading dock right now. I apologize to all my fans out there. I'm just feeling really, really run down today. So I thought I'd treat myself, you know, and not do makeup.
I like how treating yourself is not doing makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm glad that you're here anyways in the pork chop loading dock because at least some of those queens got to come back.
Well, yes, exactly. And one of them is doing fairly well, I think. You know,
one of them.
Actually, yeah.
3 of them have gone home.
Have 3 of them? Well, yeah.
Kimora, Joey, and Tamisha.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, Tamisha went home.
Spoiler. Hashtag spoilers.
Hashtag, I don't care.
I don't know, whatever. So you're in a lovely garb right now. Let's just talk about what you're wearing because I'm not wearing anything.
I am wearing a 70s disco inspired outfit and makeup and earrings. And I'm living my disco life. I love disco. And last week's episode was the Disco-Mentary.
The Disco-Mentary, exactly. Serving Butch Queen tonight. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Serving.
The question is though, which one of us? Are you Butch Queen or not Butch Queen?
Well, you are the muscle queen of Kingston. So.
But I'm not the Butch muscle queen. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you wearing official Lilith Kane merchandise?
I might be because I felt like if I'm not going to do drag, I might as well, you know, do some promos.
Look at that. Available online somewhere.
On Shopify. On Shopify somewhere.
Shopify.
And
your official Rowena Whey merchandise. This is the way.
Exactly. You know, if I need to fan myself.
I mean, we always have those hot flashes, so.
Well. Girl, I went through the change a long time ago.
Mine is coming. It's slowly coming, but it's coming nonetheless.
Oh, well, we'll make sure to tell the boyfriends about that. My word.
She's
just going to be all dry. You're going to have to keep adding that Crisco.
All the Crisco and all the poppers.
Oh my God. Hashtag, we're in danger.
Hashtag product placement.
You in danger, girl. You in danger.
So, we're here.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
We're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 5, The Disco-Mentary.
Oh, it was lots of, I was feeling it because.
Episode 6?
Sorry?
Is that episode 6? Episode 6.
I thought it was 5. Wait, where are we?
No one went home the first episode. No one went home the second episode. No one went home the third episode. And then we had Kimora, Joey, Tamisha. That was the 6th episode of Drag Race. We've only had 3 bitches go home.
Oh, yeah, that is episode 6. Sorry. Yeah. I did put it into the notifications here. It was episode 6. You're right.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about episode 6, the Disco-Mentary.
Don't mess with my disco. Don't mess with my disco.
We discovered that I don't know how to disco last week.
You know, it was interesting when RuPaul was talking, building it up, right? Well, it was interesting that half of them didn't know anything about disco. How can you be a person and not know anything about disco? But or the difference between Diana Ross and Donna Summer. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me. But I'm like,
they're both better singers than we are.
But it was an interesting spin. I've never heard of that idea that this, like the backlash against disco
sex.
Yeah, disco sex. Yeah, that whole movement, which was really like a whole lot of white straight guys, really who fought for that, was really just trying to suppress, gay and Black culture and stuff like that. I never thought about it that way.
I mean, it's all about oppression. Gay and Black culture is oppressed for you.
Disco is about a liberation, but yeah,
Disco is about liberation. Disco Sucks was about oppression.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you, Ru. You opened my mind to that. I knew there was a reason why I love disco.
Well, I like it because of the mad beats.
Yeah, you need something for your,
dancing when I'm dancing around naked in my house.
Yeah, your P&P parties.
So,
hashtag that doesn't happen.
No. So I think there was a mini challenge because I don't actually remember.
There.
Oh, ladies.
No, it's the wallpaper.
What was
the wallpaper?
Wallpaper, right? They had to not blend into the background. Something that Tyffanie is not very good at.
Excuse me for a moment here. Oh, we have technical difficulties. Oh no, I'm going to do the rest of the show all by myself.
They had to try not to blend in with the wallpaper while wearing the exact same pattern as the wallpaper, which was actually a really clever little mini challenge. I thought it was really fun.
And now that you say that, because I missed what I knew they were doing construction with the wallpaper, and the outfits were, some of them were really awesome. But now that
your definition of awesome is a little weird.
Okay. Well, before you start judging me on my English language,
starting,
we can talk about your crazy accent. The starting. That makes sense for Utica because she was all over the place, not blending into the background. I could explain why she was doing that, but
and she's Utica.
I
think that explains why she was doing it.
Oh my God, I love her. I love her
so much.
I'm not too sure if she's going to get to the final, but
she'll be like top 6. She'll make top 6.
Yeah, I think so. You're right.
Okay, so whose look, the paper outfits, was your favorite? Utica?
I think it was Utica. Was it Utica who had the skirt was like branching out sort of thing?
Full skirt.
Yeah. I was surprised you could do that with paper, really, kind of. Well, I shouldn't have been that surprised, but yeah.
I mean, don't you remember the paper runways from way back when? And the money ball and all that stuff? You can have so many different shapes of paper.
To be honest, I didn't start watching Drag Race until like the last 2-3 years.
True.
Which
means that your drag references are probably better than most people.
I could have been in season 2, but I chose not to.
With that American visa.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, Joey.
Hello, love. Hi.
So I really I loved Utica's outfit, but I actually think that her like prancing around the stage like that lost her the challenge. Whereas I really enjoyed Elliot's outfit because it had like structure and it had the wings, it had the bow, it wasn't pretty, but it was creative.
Well, it was kind of cute because I just forgot her name again from New York.
Tina
Burner. Yeah, that side conversation when the one-on-ones.
Yes.
Like, of course Mick is gonna choose us, right? So they were part of the throuple there. So yeah, it was kind of cute. And and of course Mick was like, the mannequin, like there was a little shade. They're like, of course, who was it? Lala Ree was like, of course Mick was the model because the smaller you are, the less fabric you need.
Little skinny twig thing.
The less paper you need to put on.
Actually, thinking back to a lot of construction challenges where they're using unconventional materials, being small is probably really beneficial because then you don't need as many purses, you don't need as many whatevers.
As much fabric.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Yes, and I agree with Roger. Some of the wallpaper outfits were definitely better than some of the sewing challenge outfits. Lala. That's how I hide my shade and my coughs. I don't.
You don't. Okay, there we go. Oh, what are you drinking there, dear? Is that
Oh my God, this is a Spearhead Brewery Big Kahuna. It gets you drunk really quickly because it's 10% alcohol.
All right, let's just put this comment up. All right, this is what we would call hate mail.
Well, is it hateful or is it the tea on what's the maple tea?
I don't know. If I'm thinking if I can ban some people at this point.
Can you block people? You can block people.
Read in between the lines, dear. Read in between the lines.
You're overexposed. We can't see the middle finger. There you go.
Read in between the lines. There we go.
So the winners of the mini challenge were Elliot and Tamisha.
Oh yeah.
And they won like furniture for their house.
Oh, Elliot with 2 T's and Tamisha. Yeah. What did they get?
Furniture for their house.
Oh yeah, gift certificate for furniture for the house. Yes.
I think I just messed with my microphone. I think it should be quiet.
You seem a bit quiet. So on the website settings, sorry, we're going to take 2 seconds here. On the website settings, are you choosing the microphone?
That's a good question. No.
Oh, Vera!
Is that better?
Well, maybe turn it up a bit more.
Is that better?
A little more.
Can you hear me now?
That's much better. Whilst I cannot stay and play with you lovely ladies, it was... Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Oh, Vera.
I mean, that's how Tyffanie lives her life, watching it on Facebook for fascination.
Well, it's the only way I have memory right now. It's whenever Facebook pops up. 3 years ago, you did this. I'm like, oh, is that what I was doing 3 years ago?
Oh my God, I did that? I went there? Huh?
Yeah, when the Bali photos, I'm like, oh my God, that was how many years ago? Yeah, exactly. Back to the show.
Back to the show. So, after the paper thing, they had to do a very lovely Disco-Mentary challenge.
Which was a dance challenge.
It was a dance challenge, but they didn't judge it based on dancing. They judged it based on personality while dancing. Whilst dancing.
So in my mind, dance too, right? You have to when you're in dance, it's the full thing with dance.
Well, yes, this is true. It's not dancing is not just moving, it is showing emotion and passion and not hurting yourself.
I've done that a few times, Miss Mercury.
As have I.
Yeah.
So they were divided into groups based on their previous groups for the wallpaper challenge. So they all basically had people they wanted, except for Elliot and Tamisha. But honestly, I think that they like each other.
Yes. I like, yeah. At what point was the reconciliation that happened? Was it before?
Tamisha and Candy, that was later.
That was later. Okay.
Yes.
So let's just keep going on. Yeah, Tamisha and Elliot with 2 T's. Elliot, I thought Elliot did really well in the performance.
I agree. I completely agree. I thought Elliot had personality. Elliot had dance moves. Elliot had disco fever. And I mean, she hula hooped the shit out of that. So each group was assigned an era of disco. So disco's beginnings, Studio 54, disco and sex.
So yeah, the birth of disco was Scott, Mick, Candy, Muse, and Tina Burner. Disco and sex was Elliot with 2 T's and Tamisha.
And the hula hoops.
With the hula hoops, yeah.
Studio 54.
It was with Olivia, Lux, and Utica.
Yes.
Disco fashion was...
Oh, that was Rose and Denali.
Yeah.
And then Disco Sucks
was Lala and Simone.
Lala and Simone. The other two.
The other two.
So let's talk about the beginnings of disco, because I mean, I agree with Tina doing well, because Tina, while she didn't dance the moves well, she at least attempted to dance the moves well. And she had a lot of personality and a lot of life. And I think that's important in a drag queen who's dead under the eyes.
I saw clips that when I was watching it, I was like, has she... Wait, who are we talking about right now?
Tina
Burner. So Tina Burner, that dress was superb. Like if you're going to have a dress for disco, a dress that moves like that.
Yes. And somehow she kept her signature orange, red, and yellow, and I didn't hate it. Because I usually hate it.
Well, we can talk about that later, but yeah, I'm getting a little
bored
of it.
I mean, I understand having a thing. I wear way too much leopard print for a normal woman, but you gotta change it up. You can't just do one thing. It's the same thing with every single person who's been on Drag Race. Michelle's always like, are we gonna keep seeing this?
Well, because I was thinking about that too, because if I ever got onto Canada's Drag Race, let's just, hypothetically speaking.
You can't wear a muumuu every single week, Tyffanie.
I was thinking about my signature color.
And
I would try to mix it up a bit. Like if maybe I could get a different wig with a little bit of like blue, but not like the whole.
Can we get you like a long blue wig?
No, I can't stand.
Okay, can we get you a shoulder-length blue wig?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I saw a meme of Tina, Mick, and Candy, and they were Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar, and the bird. The bird.
What is it? Rufus? What?
I don't remember. Oh, no. Yeah.
Roger!
No, the blue wig has to go. It'll be the entrance outfit.
Yeah.
Entrance outfit.
All right. So let's no more shade for the Ronald McDonald.
Wait, I did not agree to no more shade. Okay, so the first group, beginnings of disco.
Do you think Candy remembered her dance? I think she forgot again.
No, that's what we've found so far, is that she can't remember choreo. The first episode where she did the lip syncs with, or the second episode where the top queens did the lip sync, she forgot her lyrics, she forgot her dance. Now the Disco-Mentary, she forgot her lyrics, she forgot her dance. She clearly cannot do that type of challenge, or she's not putting in the effort. I'm thinking it's probably the latter. But so Candy sucked. And the outfit was dull. But Mick, I actually thought would be in the bottom because Mick just hid behind Tina and Candy the entire time. Mick didn't actually perform.
Or the editors kind of cut Mick and left Mick on the floor because there was connections later on, right? Mick was kind of highlighted in the other show.
Maybe. But I still think that Mick actually did worse than they said that she did. So, but I do agree that Tina deserved to be in the top because she did really well. Not so much on the runway. She did really well in the Disco-Mentary.
Well, just that dress, that wig. No, like in the back room when she had that big wig, why didn't you come out with it?
It was red,
like that 2-foot high wig. And then when she was on stage, it was just like, I was like, oh, girl, you could have done big.
Could have gone big.
Well, you have to.
Big. Exactly. Whoa. 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 Oh. So the second group.
Disco
and Sex.
Elliot
and Tamisha. So we found out that Tamisha had a colostomy bag this entire time. I mean, good for her.
Can you imagine like trying to do all those dance moves and stuff?
No, especially with the hula hoop. It'd be hitting it the entire time.
And it makes and when you think about the whole, like with the whole program, she's made outfits that were able to hide that. And that is in less than a year or whatever, she made these like outfits and stuff. Like, can you imagine the talent that it takes?
So much talent. But she's gone. And I'm sad.
Yeah, she was eliminated.
So, and then Elliot in this group, they had to do the hula hoop sex dance, which honestly, hula hooping while thrusting sounds like patting your head and rubbing your belly. I'm not going to pat my head because it's like coiffed, but yeah.
It takes some skill.
It takes some skill.
If you have a colostomy bag that's like right here, you know, and then you're like, you know.
Yes. So Elliot did really well. Tamisha, I actually thought did well, except for that one part where she forgot her dance moves. And she was kind of looking at Elliot and not dancing. I think that's what they caught on to.
When you saw the performance, though, when it was live and stuff, you kind of felt like she was defeated. She knew she was done, sort of thing. There was like, especially when some takes you look at it and she's just like
dead faced,
sort of thing, right?
Yeah. She's thinking too much.
No,
she's just thinking too much.
She was just like going through the motions. She knew. She was like, I'm done.
The producers were like, girl, you're going home today, so just don't try.
Well, not to that extent. She's a professional. She's a professional. She's going to finish the show. She knew she was going to finish that episode. She's not going to sit and be like, no, not doing it. Have a nice day.
Hi, Corky.
Oh, hey, Corky.
Corky, did you apply? I want to know everyone in Kingston who applied. Corky, did you apply?
So maybe we'll take a little moment here and say that, Rowena, did you apply to Canada's Drag Race Season 2?
No, of course not. Why would I ever do that?
Lies.
I'm the most honest bitch I know. And I don't know any honest people.
Well, I applied, and
I'm very proud of you.
the feedback. Yeah, the feedback that I got was just crazy. Like people were just like, "Oh, I'm supportive of you. I think you'll get on." Da 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 da. I think a few people may have misunderstood me. I applied,
not on the show.
Well, I could be. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell anyone that I applied because I didn't want all the hate mail I was going to get for sure.
All the Tyffanie fans sending Rowena hate mail.
Be like, bitch!
Tiffany's going to get it. Tiffany's going to get it. Not you.
They have put on queens from the same city before, and Kingston's not a small city. We're just a small drag scene.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, Tamisha must have been exhausted.
Maybe maybe it's less defeated and more just exhausted that was. But yeah, I feel like obviously All Stars. I hope she gets into All Stars. Like
I hope so. I do. But then again, I also hope that they start skipping years for All Stars because I'm kind of sick of seeing queens that I don't think should be on All Stars. Then again, who am I to throw shade? I haven't been on a single one, so...
We should just start our own Canada's Drag Race All-Stars and just choose whoever we think should be an All-Star.
I mean, that's what Canada's Drag Race is supposed to be. It's supposed to be the All-Stars of Canada.
I don't know. Is that true? Like,
I don't know. Is it fair representation of Canada's talent if people like Saffonda Cox don't apply and people like Ray Sunshine don't apply? Like all of these people who are actually big names in Canada, if they don't apply for Canada's Drag Race, are we really getting the good winners? Like, are we getting the people who are like the best of the best in Canada?
Well,
I mean, Yaya Torres hasn't been on this show yet. Come on.
I think first of all, you have to be wanting to run for it. And some of our Canadian performers are like professionals, right? They're performing like across the world and stuff.
Yeah, internationally I mean, Misconception went down to Mexico to perform a little while ago. Like,
she had a residency in anyway, New York.
So
Ireland. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think that Drag Race is a good representation of talent, but we could probably also, have some other people.
Yeah. No, I like the idea of introducing all aspects of drag on the stage. It's not just the Canadian stage. You also have to think that this is going to be aired in Britain too and stuff like that. So,
oh my God, people across the world will know my ass.
And that you wear a lot of leopard.
I mean, people across the world already know I like leopard print. I shout it from the rooftops everywhere I go.
I'm like, where's your fan? All right, I'll just fan myself here.
True. Tynomi was considered a big name and she flopped. But I don't think she flopped because she was bad. I think she flopped because those things weren't what she was good at. She's good at performing, and Drag Race is not all about performing.
It's a contest, yeah. Ian, there are big names in the US that don't play. Yeah, for many reasons.
Yeah, for 4 or 5. Oh, so like when people actually start caring.
Well, I did like. Sorry, we're kind of. I don't know.
We're camping around,
but we that was part of the little Kiki sessions, right? That was part of the Drag Race Kiki sessions about getting those applications in for season 2, whatever, just getting them in so that the producers, if they're the same producers each year, they'll be able to see that progression of your,
Well, something I like to tell people is that applying does not mean that you're committing to it. Applying means you're applying, because at any point in time, you can say, well, like, I can't. So apply. And then if you decide it's not your year, don't do it.
Well, and we say that in my work and stuff like that. They're like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to. Don't you know? Maybe I want it. Apply. You may not get the call back, but when you get the call back, then you can decide at that point, right?"
Although I will say, I'm pretty sure that there was a little clause in that like agreement, because I read through the agreement that you're supposed to say like I agree to. And it said a little way down, you agree to, like, if requested, submit follow-ups in the application process. Like, it says that. It says, like, I agree to continue with the application process. So.
Okay.
Interesting.
I legalese, whatever,
Legalese. Anyways, back to the point. So, after Disco and Sex,
okay.
we had Studio 54. And to be completely honest, I was a little disappointed by like the theme for Studio 64. I mean, it was
54.
It was flags. They just did rhythmic gymnastics. It was a little weird.
Flagging is so gay.
It's so gay. But like that's Studio 54 was more than I don't have any reference in my head for flags and rhythmic gymnastics in Studio 54.
Well, Studio 54, there's a lot of other, like, there's a lot of big references.
It could have come out on horses. I mean, come on.
Oh, you mean a white horse? Okay.
A white horse.
Well, that is a reference, by the way.
That's what I meant, a reference.
Drug references in Studio 54. You have to figure out the ones that are not referenced to drugs, and flags will be it.
Wasn't the entirety of the 70s referencing drugs?
The moon and the spoon that they had at 54 and all that. Anyway, it was really about the dancing and stuff like that.
Yes. And Olivia sold that. Olivia did so well.
That she had disco in her soul.
Disco in her soul, disco in her feet, in her hair. That hair.
It was a perfect choice for disco.
Jordana Miles wishes she had that hair.
She's got disco in her soul too.
She does have disco in her soul. It's true.
But you are right. You are that hair. Hair. It was she was able to do those like body move. Oh my god, it was great. It was great. Oh,
is that a body roll?
Yeah. You're kind of giving me a little bit like belly dancing sort of thing. You could do belly dancing in that outfit, I think.
Well, I really couldn't because it's like a bodysuit. But I could do some disco in it. This is my ABBA. This is my ABBA outfit. This is my like ABBA inspired bodysuit.
Yeah.
So I would stand all the way up, but I did not tuck because why would I?
Thank you for the music, for giving it to me.
Olivia is a huge star, and I had better work with her one day.
Well, I'm sure if this man says it, it'll happen. One way or another. 3, 4, 5 blocks.
I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. I'll get you. So Olivia killed it, honestly. Like, killed, murdered, slayed, dead. Next up was Denali and Rose, who I thought were going to kill it. I predicted they would kill it, and they did not kill it. Well, Rose killed it.
Oh, yes, they did that leg thing. That's all I remember.
Dance.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, they did the dance, and it was a great dance. Oh, honey. I'm even choreographing my performances for the 4th and the 5th.
What?
I never do that.
Don't show me up now. Oh, hold on a second here. You know what? That reference. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
What's happening on the 4th and the 5th, Tyffanie?
Well, that's what I'm getting up here.
Is there someone perhaps coming to Kingston?
First and foremost, let's just talk about this.
Okay, well, we'll just jump around again.
Oh yeah, hey, if we're doing advertising, let's do the advertising, shall we? So tomorrow, Hearts at Home.
Oh my God, my heart is in my home.
Yeah, Hearts at Home stream live, hosted by me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan, tomorrow at 7 p.m. with performances by Ricky Ranch Morgan, my long lost sister, Mercury Wild, Rowena Whey. Oh, I guess that's you.
Wait, is that me? Am I in this? Do I have to get into drag?
Yes.
Okay.
And then on Monday, we're having the T-Show reunions, a virtual Kiki with a whole bunch of us, including Venus DeRoque Morgan, my long-lost daughter.
Do I have to get into drag for that?
Fanny Kruger. Yeah, you have to get into drag for that, too. Rowena Whey, Lilith Kane, Mimiosa. And that's Monday at 8 p.m. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all that kind of stuff.
And then...
Well, there's also your...
My Drag Queen Candygrams, which are officially sold out, and then I added 2 more, and then they sold out again. So I am doing something like 16 performances in one day. It's going to be a good day.
Oh, girl.
Go check out the news article all about me. But on March 4th and 5th, Priyanka from Canada's Drag Race, who we insulted for a full season, is coming to Kingston.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Those videos were deleted.
Oh, yes. We never insulted her. We are her biggest fans.
Girl, we're going to have to totally ditch this episode.
Priyanka, we love you.
I never
come to Kingston.
Bad about her. I loved her from the beginning.
I know. I love her. We only insulted her when she did bad. Priyanka is coming to Kingston March 4th and 5th. March 5th is completely sold out. You can't get tickets to that, but you can get tickets to March 4th. And they're already 50% sold, so go get them.
Go get them, sweet peas. Go get them.
Social distancing in place. Buy it by the table, and then sit by yourself.
All right. Isn't that awesome? Like, Priyanka's coming to town. She's coming to town.
You can't read Rowena, Ian. You can't read Rowena.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You can't read me more than I already read myself.
What's her name? Priyanka. What's her name? Priyanka.
So anyways, moving on. Denali and Rosé were kind of just fine. And then we had Disco Sucks.
Yeah, Disco Sucks.
And it didn't suck. Lala was really good.
Okay.
That's all I have to say on that topic. Anyways, moving on.
To me, it was more like once it went past Olivia Lux,
I didn't care.
Until they got to the group. When they all did the group sort of thing. Which, again, Olivia Lux stole the whole stage.
The hair was all I could watch. To be honest. And her smile. She had such a gorgeous smile.
Oh my God. No, that is 110%. If you're dancing on stage, whatever, it is that smile. It is that, and making that connection, that, especially with judges, when you're on stage, make that eye contact with the judges. I'm giving advice, sweet please. I'm giving advice. Eye contact, smile. Eye contact, smile. No, not that kind of smile.
Okay, so the runway.
Little black dress.
Little black dress. So I'm just going to say, to start with, you're on RuPaul's Drag Race. You get the challenge of a little black dress. Clearly, you're not just supposed to go buy a black dress. Because that's the point, is that everybody owns a little black dress. So if you just wear a little black dress, you're basic. And four different people did that.
4? you? Well, like Elliot with two T's, I think was really...
Elliot with two T's. Tamisha. It had style, but Tamisha, Lala Ree, and Olivia just wore little black dresses.
Olivia did too?
Yes, people forgot because her hair looks so good. But her dress was basically just a corset dress, tube top. Something that I could buy easily at Value Village. And then she just rhinestoned lines onto it. It probably cost her $10.
With Lala Ree, though, I thought, to me, it was more the attitude with the dress. Like, she was selling the dress to me.
Yes. But to me, the dress was less important. It was more the neck piece. The neck piece was what made it beautiful. The dress was literally just a tube dress. There was nothing to it. If you get the challenge of little black dress on a drag competition, drag it the fuck up.
Well, Tamisha, though, like, what's her name? The judge. I can't remember names, right? Michelle Visage. She was like, oh, she knew the fabric. Like, I love that she knows everything. Was that a little black dress? Was that a little black dress or matron have? Well, yeah. But Tamisha, like, you know.
Love you, Ian.
I thought it was good. What's going on here? Oh, see you, Ian. Love you. I know it's a long show. How do we do? We always try to do half-hour shows, but we just...
What time is it? Oh, well, I mean, we're almost at the end.
Yeah, Lala Ree was selling something. That dress was short. Yeah,
that dress was short. That's almost like the length of dress that I would wear, except 2 inches longer.
But let's talk about Gottmik's dress. So Gottmik on the interwebs got some hate about that.
I thought it was clever. I wasn't a big fan of it personally, other than the fact that it was clever, because it was like the smallest black dress that you could possibly wear. And I get being proud of your body and being proud of everything, like, but it was very simple.
Oh, like material-wise?
just in general, it was just very simple. It was very simple.
She could have made the dress from a sample.
Barbie doll. She went and bought a Barbie, and she put the dress on her front, and she went and bought a different Barbie and put the dress on her back.
I did like, though, so it was interesting. In the behind the scenes, they were talking, and Utica, because her dress was inspired by her earrings. But if you looked at Gottmik's earrings, they were just little wire hangers, clothes hangers, and that would have fit the dress.
Okay, so Utica. I loved Utica's look. Hi, Nathan. I miss seeing people.
Cute. Is he cute?
Utica was her earrings. And I mean, conceptually, that's a weird choice. But I did not think that her outfit was bad. I did not think she deserved to be in the bottom for that outfit. Because her outfit was good. It was better than many of the people on that stage.
But she was in the bottom for more than just that outfit. Like,
she was in the bottom for being too campy. Seriously? It's a drag show.
Well, the challenge was being able to dance. You know, and yeah.
I think that Mick should have been in the bottom instead of Utica. That's my personal opinion. Y'all can hate on me for it, but that's my personal opinion. Do I think that they would do that? No, because they love Mick and they want her to stay till the end.
But so the winner of this week,
the winner was Olivia.
Yay, Olivia! You won.
Solely for her performance, because her outfit sucked.
I don't remember it sucking.
The fact you don't even remember it, do you?
No, I don't even remember.
Exactly. Clearly it wasn't good. And then there's people like Denali's outfit, which is like the Black Widow with the eyes on her forehead. So good. So good.
The eyes were a nice, the pit
Mhm.
hat and the eyes underneath were adorable.
Mhm.
But the rest of it, I was just like, oh, Black Widow, that's nice. Yeah.
Well, so the winner of the challenge was Olivia. And I do agree. Good job, Olivia. The winner of the runway was not Olivia, but that's not who won. She won the challenge.
Tamisha was out.
And the bottom three were Candy, Tamisha, and Utica. And as I said, I disagree with Utica, but I believe the other two are correct.
Well, let's wrap this up because the lip sync.
The lip sync to Blue Cantrell. Oh, so good. So good.
But Rowena, you're totally bypassing the whole fact that it was Tamisha and Candy.
Well, that's because I'm trying to ignore the fact that Candy still exists.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But they had the big blowout last week.
Yes.
At a reconciliation.
They had the drama mama. They did not have a reconciliation. Well, they just agreed not to hate each other.
I saw it as a reconciliation, but okay.
But so they lip synced in what should have been an epic showdown, which it was. They both did very well. And then Candy Muse sent Tamisha Iman home. I don't know if I'm more ashamed for Tamisha Iman or for RuPaul for letting it happen.
Like I said, I'm sure if Ian was still in this chat, I feel like Tamisha was, you know, she was done. She was done. I think she was done. She was
done.
She wanted off. I kind of got that. She wanted off that merry-go-round at that point. Mm-hmm. You can even maybe surmise that her lashing out was like, last week was probably showing that she was stressed and mm-hmm. ready to go.
Or she's just a fighter.
But Candy, and let's just point out the fact that I'm like, to say that Candy got rid of, like, anyone who is lip syncing for their life, mm-hmm. the other person got rid of them. I don't think that's an appropriate analysis.
No,
they're the one who judge that.
I think that's appropriate because Candy won the lip sync. That's how it works. She won the lip sync,
but she doesn't send anyone home.
No, Ru sent Tamisha home. You're right. I don't say that often, so,
Oh, I'm right. I'm right.
That. Yeah. So, this week, tonight at 8:35 on Crave.
Where's
your predictions?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my predictions. Oh, there it is. Prediction.
Can I make my hands fit there? No, the answer is no. Okay, so tonight's episode is an improv challenge on the Bossy Rossi Late at Night show or something. Bossy Rossi After Dark. Bossy Rossi After Dark.
Bossy Rossi Rube.
Yes. And I think, who's good at improv? Simone, Rosé. Those are my predictions. I think Simone and Rosé will do really well. And I think that Denali will probably be like low middle, unless she improved from last time.
Well, my website apparently has already released some of this stuff. How is this possible?
What do you mean?
Well,
you just got spoiled? You can't say it. No spoilers.
I think I did. Don't worry. I don't know the end winners. I don't know the end winners. I just know some of the other winners. But anyway.
Well, Tyffanie doesn't get to make. Roger is making predictions instead of Tyffanie this week. Roger, what are your predictions?
All right. So Roger says Tamisha does a RuPaul's. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Actually, I think that her RuPaulology was getting to come back for season 13. So Elliot and Lala in the bottom.
I would agree with that.
I think that Elliot is going to try really hard this week. But then again, she might just be in the bottom. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, Lala, if you remember her acting abilities were...
Right.
So I would agree with that analysis. I'll agree with that. Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Roger. Next week, someone else can be our special guest judge because Tyffanie's bad at it.
But who do we think wins?
I think that Simona Rosé will win. Oh, no, Olivia. I think Olivia might win. I think she's on the up.
She might be this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Tamisha's not there, yeah.
Now that Tamisha's not there. I think, yeah. But then again, I'll have to tune in to see, right?
Tune in tonight on VH1.
On VH1, Crave, and other platforms, Out TV.
Yeah, those places.
Yeah. And come to watch our virtual shows tomorrow and Monday, and come to Bingo on Wednesday at Spearhead Brewery with me, Rowena Whey.
Did I miss a poster? I'm sorry. So you're at Spearhead with
Spearhead Brewery Wednesday for Drag Bingo with Rowena Whey.
Oh, that's awesome!
I know, right?
And that's out in the West End. So
it's out at the West End. Spearhead Brewery.
Spearhead Brewery. Exactly. She sold out on the Candygrams. And buy tickets to Priyanka. Oh, right over here.
Because I want her to like me, and therefore we should sell out all 4 shows.
What's my name? Priyanka. What's my
Priyanka?
And yeah, my name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And my name, if I'm ever back on the screen, is Rowena Whey.
Well, I'm just going to show your artist card here. So you can follow Rowena Whey at these sites, Facebook, Instagram. You can follow me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And yeah, actually, I did forget something. I did forget to mention something.
Oh.
So Rowena, we have a new Facebook page for the Maple Tea.
We do. We have branded ourselves. We are now What's the Maple Tea on Facebook.
Yeah, so go to Facebook.
The brand hurt. It was very hot, but we did it.
So go to facebook.com/themapletea for What's the Maple Tea. And we're broadcasting there right now, but if you're commenting on it, unfortunately,
we won't see that.
I'm sorry. But we also have a YouTube channel as well. So search for What's the Maple Tea. And we're broadcasting there as well right now.
Mm-hmm.
As well as on my...
We're everywhere. Share it. Share us with your friends. We are clearly the best Canadian review of RuPaul's Drag Race and Canada's Drag Race.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Rowena.
Thank you so much. I will see you next week.
See you later, sweet peas.
Disco. Disco. Wah, 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 wah.